But the most important part out of all of this is your creativity. You have to envision what you want to do. You have to have some sort of a plan, a vision of what you want to do and how to do it. And then also comes the editing part. Yes, a lot of people say, you could just record it with your cell phone, do whatever, and post it. You can do that. But if you prepare yourself, you do some research, you could really punch out some quality content. We use Final Cut Pro, which I believe is very, very amazing when it comes to editing. There's so many other platforms out there, so many options to choose from, but I'm also a strong believer in the Apple platform. Why? Because their stuff just works. It's easy to use, it's reliable, and it works. iPhones, iMacs, MacBooks, it just works. So Final Cut Pro is designed by Apple. I think we paid, I don't remember, it was like $400 for it about a year ago. When we picked up our iMac early 2025, we also ordered the Final Cut Pro software with the iMac, and that has changed our editing. It just elevated it so much. It's so much better than, for example, CapCut. Yes, it's free, but I believe Final Cut Pro is more on the professional level, on the professional side of things. It's just great. Before we were using Final Cut Pro, we were using what's called LumaFusion, which is available for the Apple platform. I don't know if it's available for other platforms as of now, but we were using it on our iPhone. So we would record a video on the iPhone and then go into LumaFusion to edit it. And yes, there's basic functions and some neat things you can do there, but I just found it not as, professional as Final Cut. To be honest with you, probably what's more important than the video, and a lot of the pros say this, is the sound. So we're using a mic right now. It's under my shirt, and that's why it's probably clear. I can also edit that a bit with my editing software to give it more clarity, use other features such as a compressor to control the lows and highs in your voice. It's insane of what you can do. But anyways, that's why my voice sounds clear and probably better as opposed to if I was recording on an iPhone. Sounds important. Music, you can use music to set a mood, or you could not use music at all. The type of music you use, the text you use, where you place the text, where the subject's positioned compared to where the ATV's positioned or something else. This right here leaves a lot of room for text or details that I can throw in so that you can see what I'm talking about, or I can reference things and point to this area. I can also be in the middle of the screen, and that's very symmetrical, but I don't know if it's as pleasant to the eye as opposed to if I shift over to this side and you see the subject on one side and the ATV on the other side. That's a bit of, planning and research. A lot of what I learned came from studying Hollywood producers and directors. My favorite ones right off the bat would be, Michael Bay, Steven Spielberg, is it Christopher Nolan, I think? Those are probably my favorite. Why? Because of the movies they produced. Sorry, I say produced. It's actually movies that they had a heavy influence on how a movie turned out. I'll give you an example. Transformers. All the Transformers movies, amazing. I love the sequences, the special effects. And if you actually research how they made the Transformers, how they transform, it's insane. The movie Inception, the newer Batman series movies, those are just the first ones that come to my mind. I've watched how they create these movies, what their thought process is like, and the planning that goes behind all of that. And it's honestly insane. So I was really motivated by that, and that's a kind of another spark that was ignited within me, and I wanted to explore more of my creativity. And how do I do that? It's creating some footage. You're gonna notice that actually some of our videos, some of our footage is going to be more edited than others, meaning there's going to be some more special effects in some and less in other videos. And that's just, we're trying to figure out what our audience appreciates more, whether it's the heavy editing, medium editing, or no editing. So it's kind of a process in itself. You just got to keep making the videos, see what the reaction is, learn from it, and apply that to the second one, and then repeat over and over. And who knows, maybe one day you can call this a full-time job. Maybe Netflix will reach out to you. Maybe you'll direct your own mini film. Who knows? Don't be negative towards yourself, because you can do anything you want. Just gotta apply yourself and have fun. Until next time, stay classy.
Take 30. I don't know, this is like take 64.
You're not drinking tea? You're not a man.
That's actually a good slogan. I should come up with that for our t-shirts.
Oh, I cracked myself up.